Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. We've got 2 more days of mobile home living coming your way. It is, what is today for me? Sunday for me. So I just got done getting up Sunday's video, and now I'm gonna get started on the homemaking. I'm gonna make the bed. I've got some Amazon packages coming. They're actually like just up the road. I love how they tell you where they are once they get closer. It's like you get to see where your packages are. Anyways, I have a few things coming, so I'll show you those. I clipped Chloe's nails today. That's one of the things that's coming. We're gonna cook tacos. Let me show you something. Okay, this is something new we got, so we'll try that with y'all and let you know. But I'm pretty sure this taco comes in one of their like luxe boxes that you can get. And did y'all know, is it just us and our Taco Bells, but they haven't been putting them in the boxes. They just put it in a bag. And then we're like, okay, what did you get? What did you get? What's in your box? I don't know. Anyways, so we'll do this later today, and yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow when tomorrow gets here. First thing I'm gonna do today is get this bed made. Got my under eye things on, but I'm switching over the laundry. I just put the clean clothes on my bed, so we'll fold them in a minute. But I've got my podcast on in the background. This box is just trash, but it's been raining outside, so we just always leave the stuff inside until the weather is good. This is donate. All of this is donate as well. So anyways, I just wanted y'all to know that. So before I get the laundry folded, I am going to wipe down my lamp and 2 nightstands on both sides of our bed. They are super dusty. They get so dusty because we have a fan that blows, you know, all the hair and everything towards us while we're sleeping at night. But I was going to tell y'all that I'm still using the Mrs. Meyer's Lemon Verbena multi-surface cleaner.
Single grain of sand.
Alright, y'all, you know the drill. If you've got a load of laundry to fold, fold it along with me.
I'm a lost case, I'm a mess. But everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter, right through the gray.
So y'all know the new year is literally here today. I am so excited. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow is 2025, January 1st. Cannot believe how fast this year went by. I tell y'all, when you're young, it's like time goes by so slow, but now it's like a year goes by and it feels like it's just been a few months. It's crazy. So a lot can happen in 1 year, but also just keep in mind that 1 year is not that long at all. It's just 12 months. It's just 4 weeks within each month. Like it's not that long. So I say that in case any of you feel like you didn't meet a goal that you had. Just remember that 1 year isn't that long, and it's okay if it didn't happen in that year. So with that being said, while we're finishing up the laundry, I'm going to finish folding it and then start putting things away. And we're going to do quite a bit of laundry in today's video, by the way. This actually is a span of 3 days, not 2. I started on Sunday and I still had stuff to film today, which is Tuesday, and now I'm sitting down doing voiceover, and it's 4:40 p.m. and I'm hoping this is going to be able to be up by 7 p.m. But anywho, something I love to do each month, like at the end of each month, to set myself up for the next month, and then also, of course, at the end of each year to think about things for the new year, I like to write down anything that I do not want to take with me. It could be physically, but I'm mentioning it as metaphorically. It could be a mindset. It could be different habits that we've created that maybe not be good for us. It could be anything, whatever it is. Like one of mine is I literally just kind of obsessed over my identity this year, and I think it's because of, social media, and also there's just a lot of identity things going on in our country where everybody is, well, not everybody, but it's very focused that people are about their identity. And what I wrote down is, okay, so on one side of the paper, write down what you want to move past, and then on the other side of the paper, rewrite that in a way that is positive and uplifting and motivating for you to change. So for example, on one half of my paper, I will write down, I thought way too much about myself, nitpicked myself, how to show up, all these things. And then on the other side of the paper, the positive thing, the thing I'm wanting to take into 2025 is, I know who I am. It's simple, it's firm, it's assertive, like I know who I am. That's positive. It's reassuring. So if y'all find that helpful, I would definitely try it out. Just write down the negative things you don't want to take with you on the next year, and then on the other side of the page, rewrite that story for yourself in a positive way in what you do want to take into the next year. Alright, y'all, my few packages are here. Totally forgot about this one. But this was like one of the most important things I wanted to order. So it is a budget planner for I'm pretty sure it's from now until, no, maybe it's blank. It's blank. This is perfect. Okay, I'm so excited. I actually want to work on this today, so I'll keep you updated. It was pretty affordable too, but there's all sorts of like stickers in here. I decided like not to buy any yet and just go with what they have. They have expense tracker. This is 8 monthly expense tracker. Oh yes, this is what I was really excited for, to be able to actually track my expenses, because other than them showing up on my debit card, like my bank statement, I have no other way of tracking them. So if I'm gonna budget and budget successfully, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. I'm so excited. It also came with this roller, which is nice, and a little thank you card. So the brand is Sunny. Anyway, I'm excited, but I got 2 other things, which these are the 2 things I had told y'all about. Sorry about the noise. Oh, it's very soft. I didn't even realize that. Oh, it's got a spot on it already. And some of y'all would probably be like, oh, take it back. But I'm fine with it. It's going to eventually get a spot on it here too. But if y'all watched my Instagram stories from the other night, I think I shared it in the stories. It's Kimi Cope _ by the way. It's spelled just like it is here, but with underscore at the end. There must be another Kimi Cope out there somewhere. Anyway, I was saying that someone asked, like, what's a high for a trend that, like, you just don't get? And mine is Raydun. I like the font, and I think it's great for, like, someone said it's good for, like, sugar, flour, and I totally agree. But a cup that says cup, and then one of my friends was like, I'm sitting here drinking a cup of, like, coffee, or I don't know what she was drinking, in my Raydun cup that says cup. So anyway, it's all fun, but I say that and then I buy this that tells you what it is, which I just wanted the plaid. Okay, I was like, oh, it actually says the bag. Okay, well, this is the bag. By the way, I didn't even think about this, but if I don't want to show the words, I can just put it here. But honestly, I feel like it's kind of a gag, like it's a little bit funny. Do I get it now? Did I finally realize why Raydun is a thing? Is it just like an inside joke between everybody that buys it and we don't know? That secretly it's actually really funny. Maybe. So I lost, I don't know where it is, probably in the shed somewhere, Chloe's hammock that I groom her in. So I clip her nails in the hammock. So I got her a new one because it is vital. I'm gonna clip her nails, and look how cute this is. And they have it for all different sizes, so there's little paws all over it. You can put cats in here, dogs. I guess that's it. What else we got at home? I don't know. Cats and dogs. And okay, the hooks are in here. So it's the same exact brand as the orange one I had that I really liked. So it comes with the hooks, the straps, toenail clippers, and a comb, and then also a file. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to set that up, and then we are going to cut Chloe's toenails. Then I'm going to clean up the kitchen, and then we're going to sit down and budget. Well, I guess I'm gonna budget, but I want to show y'all the inside of the planner before I write anything down, because one of my risky, like, do I want to purchase this online, is the fact that they can't possibly show you every page in a picture on Amazon to let you know what it actually looks like on the inside. So I figured I would share with y'all what it does look like on the inside. That way, like, there's no risk involved, you know. I know y'all know. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go set this up. I'm really excited because she desperately needs her nails clipped. All right, y'all, my washer is on. Here's my baby. It's got 4 holes in it, and you just lift this up, and I've got it backwards. Ready to go, but I've got to move this box. Also, for her size I don't get the small. I got the small because I was a little worried. Get the extra small. She maybe weighs 5-6 pounds. This is a little too big, but hopefully it'll be okay. Quick, okay? Okay? She's used to it. Alright, y'all, let's speed it up. I know it looks really weird, but I promise it's meant to make them calm. Like a weighted vest. Hi, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're doing so good. You're doing so good, Chloe. Amazing. So she's a little shaky. She's got some nerves, but I'm going to flip her around and we'll do the other side. She knows she's getting a treat after this.
Come on over. I'm gonna show you something. I think you're gonna like it. Don't hesitate. Stir up the wave. Don't make me wait. Go on and on and on and on. A sweet escape between my legs. Chase me away. Don't you stop. Wet as the rain, hard as July. Your lips on my lips, saving my life. I'll be your anchor when you go down. Don't you wanna die? Hey love, let's do wild things. Goosebumps over my blood.
We got 3 little nails left. Hey now. You know it's almost over. You're ready. Oh, come on. A little bit further. Good job. Good job. She's doing great, isn't she, Lucy? Okay. Are we playing who's going to let go of the hand first? Good job. Last one. Good job. You did so good. You did so good. Louie. The girl. The girl of the hour. The girl of the hour. Alright, she's getting a treat. I bet she feels a lot better. So I did let them stay like a little bit long. And I'll just wait. Maybe like literally tomorrow. And do it again. But I know like after a few minutes she gets uncomfortable and she's like, I want out of here. I'm going to give her a little piece of this. She doesn't get the whole piece, so we just take a piece off of it and give it to her. I make sure the date's okay. It says freshest if sold by 12/26/24. That just passed. They actually smell good. Alright, baby. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Why are you sniffing her butt? You silly. There you go, Chloe. You want treats? Yum. Okay. She don't want it. You want to save it? Lucy wants it. Lucy, I don't know if you can have dog food, baby. There's dog treats and there's cat treats. I can give y'all a cat treat. You can't have a dog treat. No, different. I'm adding her treat to her plate of food. Okay, everybody. Y'all want to see how funny this is? The reason why I got the bag, what does it say? The bag, yeah. Okay. Which I think was like 10 bucks or something. So we go grocery shopping and our grocery stores give us bags. And I keep the bags to use them to pick up the, like clean out the litter boxes. I use them in my little trash can in our bedroom. We use them for all sorts of things. They're just good bags. I don't like how they get holes in them so easily, but they're good bags. Anyways, but there's like a million down here. There's so many, and it makes this area look really bad. Like they even have fallen so over here, and I have a trash can for them. The funny thing is I don't even know how many bags that bag holder is gonna hold, and I might go, this would be, no, I'm not doing that. I was like, I might go through my bags to weed out all the ones with big holes in them, because those I can't really use. That seems like a lot. It just keeps going. There's a whole trash can in here full of them. I want to take this trash can out and get rid of it. This is too much. You know what's easier? Going ahead and taking the trash can out. Oh! Okay. That's ridiculous. I am a hoarder of bags. Nice. So much better down there now. Now I can actually just put this down here flat because it's empty. I'll show you what this looks like right now. Look how much better it is now without that trash can in there. So I'm going to empty this out, and then Erin might want to use this elsewhere, but it's done being used under there. And now Margaret's going in there. I can't forget that she's in there. I have shut a door before not realizing. And then I see the door like moving, and I open it, and then she's there. It's always when I'm cooking and I go to grab a pot, and then she sneaks in, and then 5 minutes later I'm like, why is this door bumping? Are you spying on her? Chloe went and got in her bed. She said, I'm freshen up. I feel like a new woman.
This is how I like to see it. You've got two options. You either earn more or spend less. And I'm going to force you to choose one of the two. And I know what your actual answer will be. But if you had to choose, which do you think is a better financial strategy? And I know this is like, no, you want somewhere in the middle, but if you had to choose.
I would say earn more, because I think that is always going to give you a buffer. You can only spend less to a degree. Like, there's only two things you can do to create buffer, and that is earn more, spend less. For the optimal to do both, and everybody should be doing both. It's certainly to find myself in the thing. But yeah, I think everybody has the capacity to earn more, and I think that's something I can learn from somebody who spent the first 25 years of their life on minimum wage, or just above minimum wage. I think we spoke about this when we did the White House, where it was this kind of self-worth element of life. Whatever you earn is kind of your worth. And again, this is another point to hit home as far as money is attached to every decision you make. One of the biggest things for your self-worth is the jobs that you do. And in your mind, there's a salary that equates to that. And that kind of is where you are socio-economically. Like in your brain, I'm here, these rich people are all the way up here, so there's such a big gap here. They're not the same as me, therefore, I'm going to be against them. And like I said earlier, you're not going to become a rich person if you don't want to be a rich person. If you think rich people are bad, you don't become a rich person. So I think this kind of feeling that we all have, maybe not all, I think some people have this positive attitude whereby they feel like they're worthy of more money, and I hope more people that certainly if you will podcast, you kind of learn to feel that. But for me, I still struggle with that even today. Like I do earn more money, and that's a combination of me feeling worthy of it, but also working very hard for it. But I think there's some people that work very hard in minimum wage jobs, very, very hard. Like just as hard as people that earn £200,000 a year, but they don't ever feel like they're going to be worthy of that. So I think that's kind of the bit. Focusing on earning more money will make you feel more worthy of it. So like if you kind of have this kind of imposter syndrome and you jump up to the next level and feel like you're not worth it, then you get used to it and you jump up again, and like that sort of promotional element of jobs. People should always try and do that, because I think not that money solves all the problems, but it certainly makes it easier to fix the problem when it's exposed. Like if you have a high income, again, Dave Ramsey's definitely, the clip that he puts on it sounds like Dave Ramsey, but he always talks about the hole to shovel ratio. You know, so like if your income's the shovel, and how big is the hole? So like it's how big's the, you need a big income to make a difference, especially when it comes to debt. So by increasing your income, you can solve the problems with knowledge. Like high income doesn't solve things automatically, as we've learned by lifestyle creep. People just spend more money, but it also makes it easier to stop spending money if you need to, if you have a higher income. It's very hard if you're on a very low income to sort your problem out without increasing it. That was a long story to basically simmer it down to higher income.
Yeah, and it is an impossible question, because really the answer is both. I think from a mindset perspective, I always think it's easier to focus on adding. It's easier to focus on increasing than it is to think of restricting, because we don't like to restrict. We don't like to feel like we're missing out. So if you say to yourself, right, I can't go to any events, I can't eat out, I can't have takeaway at all for the next 12 years, you just think, well, what's the point? You go, oh, sod it, I'm going to do it anyway. It's easier to say that than to say, I can't eat pizza, I can't eat crisps, I can't eat chocolate. Although, is it you that just doesn't eat chocolate anymore? Or is that your partner? Is that your wife?
My wife, yeah.
Yeah. She is, okay, she's done really well. That's impressive. So, you mentioned earlier that you dropped in the word compound interest. And I think I have a mathematical understanding of that, but I admit that it's not something I really understand in depth. And I imagine there could be people listening to this as you will have £1 million. And that to me, if it was one of yours, it was an amazing video, because it was like, that's tangible. There are people listening to that go, wow, wait, hang on a minute, I could be a millionaire. So, can we break down some of these terms? I don't know if you want to start with the key elements. I'll hand it over to you.
Like that, because I think it's kind of a great illustration.
Alright, I want to look at this with y'all real quick. So here's some of the stickers. They have the dates on them. Oh, that's nice. So I can fill in the dates with those stickers. And then these have the day, the number of the day on them. More reminders, pay bills, no spend, important, celebrate, due dates, more dates. Alright, and then this was the monthly overview and budget expense tracker, quick start guide and example. Oh, okay, so this is the example of the whole thing. So there's a monthly budget review, a Christmas budget, year-end summary, check register, financial goals, strategy, tactics. Here's a bill tracker, important dates, savings. Okay, I'm excited. And they had different colors. Alright, this is pretty cool. So we can put our financial goals right here. You can put 8 of them. Have a little mind map thing. Your strategy. So, skills I need to learn to achieve my finance goals. Money affirmations. Actions to earn money. Actions to cut expenses. Important dates. And then here's the bill tracker, which is nice. Oh wow, you can put they gave a lot of room for bills. That's nice. Savings tracker. Exciting. And how many of those do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of that. Debt tracker, you get 1, 2. Oh wow, you get quite a few pages of that. And then here's the month. You got some goals. You can put notes. And then so you have a month overview. And then this is the income, savings, housing, budget, entertainment, shopping, food, transportation. And then here's the expense tracker. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages for expenses. Hopefully we don't fill all those up. Per month. 4 pages per month. I'm just sharing all this with y'all because to me I would like to know these things if I was going to do this. Okay, and the monthly budget review. So I guess here is where we tell on ourselves and see how we did. Or is this for the next month? Oh, okay. Wait, let me check. Alright. Alright. So that's how it goes. I'm excited. I'm going to start filling this out. I'm glad I already wrote it down in a regular notebook so it would be easier for me. But I'm going to get this all filled out. And I will link this in the description box in case any of y'all are wanting to budget your year for 2025. Alright y'all, it took me about an hour, but I have filled out the budget planner and it's time for us to eat. Erin fixed up the taco meat and it came with the seasoning packet in the box. It's got tortillas, hard shell, and a Velveeta cheese sauce packet.
You wrap your taco inside of that and put all your stuff in it?
Yeah.
You don't eat some this time?
Yes.
I think it'll be good.
Just at least one like that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize how much the flour tortilla would be bigger. I kind of like that because it should hold the hard shell. Like keep it from breaking up and falling everywhere.
Where's your plate at?
I don't have one.
Get one.
Almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned.
Alright, here's our lettuce. We got lettuce, meat, cheese. I'm going to put sour cream on mine, and then I'll get the hot sauce out. Alright, y'all. Tacos are done. It's what's for dinner tonight.
Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't
Bun.
tell me how we messed up.
Anyways, so it is the next day, and I have got some mildew spots on my ceiling in our bathroom, in the bedroom. So I looked online to see like what to use, and the one that stood out to me was baking soda, because it says that baking soda will not only clean the surface but also help dry it up, because it's baking soda, it absorbs the moisture. So to like either make a paste, or you can dilute it so much that it is like a spray bottle. And some say to let it sit, some say to just put it on there and start scrubbing. I'm not even worried if it takes paint off, because I can repaint the ceiling anyways. But between our dryer, like our dryer is backed up to the wall that is in our bathroom. And so I feel like it's not when we're taking showers, because we use the vent and we have the fan going, all that good stuff. I opened the curtain like just to get as much air through there as possible. I think it's the dryer doing it, because it gets so humid back there when the dryer's on, and the dryer can run for like a couple hours. So anyways, regardless, we're getting it scrubbed. That's the biggest thing on my agenda today. And then also, and it's Monday for me, by the way, it's so close to the new year, I can't believe it. Erin just went out to take the trash off, and I want to cook. So we're gonna cook the rice. It's like a chicken broccoli cheese casserole, y'all know the one. But instead of, and I don't even have Ritz crackers, I may like beat up some of my sociable crackers to stick on the top of there, I don't know. Anyways, or I also have a few fried onions left that you put on like salads and stuff. I may use those just to have some sort of like crunch factor at the top, or panko crumbs. Anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent, but I'm gonna use thin cut broccoli pork chops, boneless, skinless. They're just little tiny, they look like little hockey pucks. So we'll use those instead of chicken. But anyways, I want to get that done, and it's already after 4 o'clock, so we got a lot of stuff to do in a short amount of time. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna make a paste for the ceiling. I've already pulled out my big ladder because the little step stool I have isn't tall enough to get to the ceiling because they're like this, you know. Anyway, should be fun. If this works, it will be something I can go back to because I'm sure it will happen again. It's happened before. Alright, so I went somewhere in the middle with mine. I didn't make it too pasty. I don't want it to like dry up and start falling off, you know. So I've got it like this where you can see it on there. So enough to kind of pick it up, but not too liquidy where there's just a bunch of water. So I want it to actually clean it up. But alright, let me go ahead and show you what it looks like up close. So that is, you'll do. And I had a feeling that it was actually caused by the dryer, because the dryer is right there and the heat comes in from this cabinet and it just kind of is all right there, and then it stops. It doesn't really go over here. There's like one spot right there, but otherwise the shower is pretty good. I mean, there's a couple spots in there. So it's time to get clean. I'm going to try to do it with this too, because I think that's something.
So if you're looking at your healthcare options during open enrollment, be sure to check out Christian Healthcare Ministries. CHM is not health insurance. It's a biblically based health cost sharing ministry.
So I'm listening to Dave Ramsey. And okay, so I wanted to let y'all know why I'm even doing this, because I think it's interesting and it could be helpful to someone out there. So Aaron and I were low income, and then that changed. Very grateful. And so for the first time ever, there was like money that I needed to know what to do with, because you don't want to just like have the lifestyle creep up, even though as soon as that did change, it did creep up. Y'all know I've been purchasing stuff off of Amazon and stuff like that. Anyways, that's what happens when people live paycheck to paycheck, even if they're millionaires, because they're just spending everything they make. Anyways, Aaron's standing right beside me and now I'm nervous. But the guy earlier in the interview she asked him, tell me more about compound interest, and that's something I learned this year, because I had no idea that, like, say for example, you put $100 in your interest savings account and you get 1% of that. Well, anyways, so that 1% that you get each year, if you have its annual compounding, because there's different accounts that do different things, like the stock market is different. I don't think it's annual. I think it could be daily, but anyways, so the interest, you're making me so nervous.
No, that's not close.
Okay, the interest that you build over time creates even more interest. So that's what compound interest is. So you put $100 in there. Let's just say the next year you have $200 in there. Well, that $200 is going to compound, and then eventually you just continue to get more. So like in the stock market, they tell you you get an average of 7% interest back. And so after 7 years, whatever you have in there is going to double, and that's because of compound interest. How cool. So anyways, I'm learning stuff. That way I know where actually the money should be going to. That way it's, you know, I was telling them to be a good steward. That way it's, you're a good steward of the money and it's not just being eaten up. Alright, it's better. But there are some areas that are just kind of faded, like they didn't get all the way clean. So, I'm going to order some Kilts paint, the kind that's for the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure it has a mold killer or something like that in it. It's to prevent mold, all that good stuff, so that's what I'll do. This popcorn ceilings, they trap so much moisture. I also scrubbed this off camera. It faded as well, but it didn't come all the way off. So same thing with the walls. I feel like I just need to do that in this area especially because it's near the shower, but probably need to repaint this whole bathroom. Alright, I'm moving on to dinner now. These are just the thin pork chops I was telling you about. There's 4 right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-cook these for about 25 minutes. I don't think they're going to take long to cook at all, to be honest. And I have it on around like 360, or oven heats up hot. I'm going to cook the rice by itself, and then the only thing I'm going to throw in there uncooked is the broccoli. This is super bright. It's because we were in the bathroom and it's really dark in there. Anyways, the broccoli, cream of chicken, and then I got a cream of, or no, like just a cheesy soup, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this cook. In about 15 minutes, I'll go ahead and cook the rice. Then I'll take the pork chops off of the bottom, layer everything, mix it up, and then put the pork chops on the top. So I'm kind of excited. I think it's gonna taste good. I hope Aaron likes it because he's not like a huge fan of casseroles, but I personally am. And so if he likes this one, it can be something I put in my rotation. So we are about 15 minutes in of the pork being in the oven. So I've got my water in here and just one of those bowl in a bag. It takes like 10 minutes. And then by the time this is done, I'll be able to pull the pork out and mix everything together.
Stop looking any cloudy for this piece of ground. No, thank you. I don't know about New Jersey. Sell.
I have got about this much crackers in here. I'm just gonna break this up into crumbs. Alright, I'm gonna add half a stick of melted butter to this. About that much of complete seasoning. Maybe like a teaspoon. Pepper. I'm also going to throw in some Parmesan cheese. I think that would be good. And then I'm going to stir this up. Alright, the cheese soup and then the cream of chicken are in here. I'm going to do the same thing. Some Parmesan and a lot more. Maybe like half of this was full of that seasoning. Complete seasoning. We like a lot of seasoning in our house. Pepper. Now I'm going to add the rice and get all this mixed up before I put the broccoli in here. Alright, so the reason why I left out the broccoli first is because I wanted to be able to taste this. And it tastes good. I don't think it needs any more seasoning. And I'm just going to eyeball. Oh gosh, okay, that's enough. So that's about half a bag. Alright, this is looking pretty thick. I do feel like it will cook down a little bit because the broccoli is frozen. It should release some moisture, but I didn't like dilute the cans of soup or anything, so I'm just gonna eyeball this as well. It's just chicken broth. I probably added half a cup of chicken broth in there just to get it to be a little bit more wet because it was looking a lot more pasty. I may add a little bit more, honestly. Alright, maybe 3/4 of a cup. I know it's hard when I don't measure things, but I don't measure stuff. That's looking better. There's a little bit more liquid in there. Alright, so I'm actually going to scrape all this off of here, and we're going to add it to our rice mixture, because this is some good drippings right here. Alright, now if you want to pinch up whatever meat you're using, go ahead and do that. I'm just going to mix the drippings in with this, and then we're going to put this on the bottom of our pan right there. I did turn the temp down to 350 because now we're just kind of heating everything up, and the pork is pretty much done, so I left it in a little bit longer than I had to because my rice was taking longer to cook than I thought it would. If you don't have chicken broth, you could use the water you used to cook with to add some liquid. So I'm just gonna dump all this in here. Alright, that's in there. Now, I'm doing this. You don't have to do this. But I keep having a feeling that barbecue sauce needs to be somewhere in this. So I'm just going to mix these in with that little bit of barbecue sauce. It may be a tablespoon, if that, just to kind of get it glazed on them before I put them back in the tray. So on second thought, I did pinch ours up because I figured it would be easier to eat if it was already cut up. Alright, I topped it with the topping, and then we added some shredded cheese, just kind of a layer right over it, not too much. I'm laughing because not too much, and I'm sitting here like at least half a cup of cheese. I can't, it's too funny. Anyway, so this is gonna go back in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. Hopefully I can do this one-handed. And then we're actually gonna make some tater tots in the air fryer, because I thought that would be fun to go with this instead of the cheesy breadstick, since I mean that's cheesy already.
Welcome to Nashville. How much debt have you paid off, Quincy?
Paid off $55,000.
Good for you. How long did that take?
36 months.
Good for you. And your range of income during that 3 years?
24,000 to 85,000.
Good for you. What do you do for a living?
I'm a business consultant.
Good. Very good. All right. What kind of debt was it? 55,000.
Alright, y'all, we're done eating. There are more tater tots there, and if you want them. So I'm going to do my little night shift of cleaning up. And I'm going to cover this and just let it sit here until it cools down enough for me to stick it in the fridge. So, one thing I noticed is the cheese hardened. I should have put the cheese underneath the crackers, or just mix the shredded cheese in with everything, because I had to pinch it up. And then I think this would be good with like a rotisserie chicken, and just pinch that up and stick it in there. But if you got a recipe that's really good and really seasoned, let me know, because we gave it a 5 out of 10. It needs work. It needs a little love. So if I've got some ladies that take the potluck to church on Wednesdays to have a good recipe, please give it to me. Thank you.
I don't think I'm gonna get lunch one though, because my man wants some pig's dinner blanket. He wants some pig's dinner blanket, so I'm gonna make him some Saturday pig's dinner blanket.
What's up, everybody? Guess what? It's that time of times. That time you think. We got 5 boxes of the shell and cheese great value macaroni.
Alright, so since I'm just giving a bunch of shout outs today, it seems, or like, this is what I'm listening to, this is what I'm watching. Anyways, I figured I would list off a few. This is just a few. If I went through the entire list, we would be here all day, because I pretty much am subscribed to a bunch of people that make homemaking videos, but I don't have time to watch every single one of them all the time. So some people I will, and y'all may be similar, I don't know, but some people I will click on their channel like out of a blue moon and binge watch their videos for like a week straight until I'm done watching all of them and I'm caught up. And then there's other people that every time they upload, I just click on it so I'm caught up like often, you know. So I don't know what I had done. I was looking at y'all funny. I'm eating one of those pieces of candy, by the way. It's like a little reward while I'm cleaning. But Maria's Mom Life, and a bunch of these I've collabed with already. Kelly's Corner, Marie Loves Asbury, Mama Cat's Home. I think it's Maynard Mom or Miss Maynard Mom, but it's Maynard. She knows who she is. And y'all can comment too. If I get your channel name wrong, just comment. Be like, that's me. So people know that it's you and they can go click on your bubble. I love that we can click on, like in the comments, we can click on people's faces and then it will take us to their channel. Awesome feature. Because that's how I've learned about a lot of these channels, because they would comment and then I would click on them because they'd be like, I want to know more about this person, and I'm like, oh, they have videos, this is awesome. Anyways, so there's a few. Did I say Chelsea Mobile Home Living? I hope I did, because she's one of my favorites. Can we have favorites? Is that allowed? Or are they supposed to be like my children and I have to love them all equally? Carrie Lynn, I don't know if I said that already. They're, you know, y'all know them. You know them. You've heard of them, I'm sure. I feel like I'm missing some, but those are the ones that I just, off the top of my mind, I like watching. There's also Courtney from Home Sweet Home. She's another one that I watch. April Grader. She lives in Mississippi, which is where I'm born. So I like her. We both live in a single wide. Anyways, we did a collab pretty early on in my YouTube journey. But those are just a few of my favorites and my go-tos. But let me know down below in the comment section, what are your comfort channels to watch? Who do you just go to and you're like, okay, I know it's going to be good. I don't know if this makes sense to y'all, but there's channels that I know I can click on. And I know that every video they post, I'm either going to walk away from feeling more uplifted or positive about my day, or they just make me feel comfort. If it is a day that I feel like it's just been chaos, I know I can go to these channels and I'm just going to be able to do the and just calm down and just relax and enjoy their videos. So anyways, let me know yours down below. I'm going to finish up getting this kitchen done, and then we actually have to go like in real time right now as I'm doing this voiceover. We are finally going to go to my Aaron's sister's house. They were sick over the holidays, so that's why we were not able to go visit them for Christmas, but they're feeling better now. So she said she was ordering pizza and she would have some wings, and we're going to take the gifts over there and just hang out for a little while. So I've got not a lot of time left to get this video done.
Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin. It's not a under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Dressed in cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, or saying bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Was it hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Yeah, there's a remedy, remedy, yeah. Oh no. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. It's a remedy, remedy. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. It's no remedy, remedy, yeah.
Hey y'all, it is the next morning. It's upload day. It's Tuesday. I hope y'all are having a good day. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. I can't believe at 12 o'clock in the morning it will be officially 2025. Let me know your goals down below if you want to share them. But I am getting up and we are making some cinnamon rolls. I've got a few things I want to do around the house before I have to get to editing at like 4 p.m. I want to vacuum Chloe's steps. All that laundry I folded yesterday, I haven't put away. So I want to fold her steps, vacuum her steps, get these cinnamon rolls done, and put away all the laundry that we folded yesterday. So let's get to it.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, getting in, settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring, what the future might be. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door.
Alright, I want to show y'all up close what we're working with. I also really want to clean our windows, but I got up late today, so I think I'm going to add that to Thursday. But look at all this hair. So I'm going to vacuum all that up. And then on her stairs, it's really bad. And this is just all the animals because they all woke up here. So gross. Alright. Christmas tree is about to come on. Alright, that makes everything better. Alright, I wanted to correct myself from the other day. I bought this new vacuum and I said that it doesn't stand up on its own. And quite a few of you said, I know, I have the same one, it does. This is all you got to do. So what they said was, you just take this part, the back of it right there, and it goes right there. It just hooks right onto it. And I think that's awesome. Now it stands up. So, super cool.
Puts me to the test if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall. Would it hurt at all? I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, oh, maybe I belong somewhere above the water. My lungs are tired from running for a long time. My feet got blisters, but maybe I belong if I love a little harder. A little harder. If I love a little harder. Hey, do you remember 20-something years ago? Those cold nights in December and the sound of the falling snow. The fireplace warming us, the VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt. All we had was...
Alright, it's time to eat. I threw some grapes on there too, just to have some sort of fruit. Something natural, I guess. Alright, y'all, it is the final push. We got a few more minutes left. I'm getting this load of laundry that I folded last night in the living room put away. I folded it, but I was too tired to put it away last night, so that's why we're doing it today. But anyways, I'm gonna get all this done and then I'll chat with y'all at the end.
Shiny stars over us, just a dream guiding us, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back my life, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt. All we had was time. All we had was time. I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt. We didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, and all we had was time. When you and me were poor as...
Alright, y'all, that is it. Oh, this oven is still warm. I had to check to make sure it was already off. But that wraps up today's video. 3 days of mobile home living. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all back here Thursday for a brand new one. Bye.
And all we